Hey, picture this. What if I said there's a fast, simple mind hack, just 7 seconds, that could solve all your cash issues and bring huge riches into your life? This isn't some fake idea. Top secret CIA reports have leaked, showing a basic 7-second ritual that actually turns on your brain's wealth, attracting power. Real people are using it right now to go from having no money to living their dream lives with new homes and great trips. 4 major science labs have confirmed that it works. Many people have been chosen, and you are one of them. But this page could disappear soon. Just click the link in the description and comments right now, before they take it down. Don't scroll past it. Picked one. God is about to surprise everyone who thought he had forgotten about you. Pay close attention, because what I'm about to say will change everything you thought you lost, were waiting for, or were denied. Now I'm telling you, you were never forgotten, not even for a second. And what's about to happen will make even those who didn't believe you stand still. This is not a small change or a gift that was kept from you. This is an undeniable turning point that will make you question everything you thought you knew about your life. Keep reading these words until the end, and you'll understand why the time you spent waiting wasn't punishment, but rather a way to get ready. That's why your silence wasn't empty, but a build-up of power that can now be seen. To agree, type Amen. I was the one who saw you when no one else did. I saw the nights when your mind was going through a lot of changes and your heart felt heavy. I saw that you didn't give up, even when it seemed like nothing was going your way. You thought there was a delay, but it was really just alignment. And what you thought was rejection was really just protection from paths that would have broken you. Now is the time for what I put inside you to come out. Don't scroll past this moment like it's nothing special. It's not. There is a change going on around you right now. Something that humans can't see yet, but will soon be able to see in your world. People thought you would stay where you are now forever, but I'm lifting you up. People who didn't pay attention to you will soon have to, because I am doing something in your life. Please click like on this video to show that you are ready for what is about to happen. Your agreement is more important than you think. Even though you knocked on doors with faith, they stayed shut. When your intentions were good, you didn't understand why people turned away. In fact, I was getting rid of everything that wasn't going to help you get to the place I had planned for you. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings, it is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today, join our community, and see what God brings back into your life. I was getting rid of the noise so you could hear me better. You were getting stronger so you wouldn't break under the weight of what's coming. For what lies ahead, you need to be a version of yourself that has been tested, improved, and made stronger by fire. At times, you didn't feel like anyone could see you or hear you. It was like your efforts and presence didn't matter. But I saw every step you took, counted every tear, and held every prayer you whispered when no one else could hear. Nothing you went through was pointless. Every hard time taught you something that will now be a part of your testimony. What comes next will make people wonder how you went from being ignored to being impossible to ignore. If you believe in Jesus, type 777. It will not only bless you, but it will also show you who you are. It will prove that you were never like everyone else, that you've always had a reason for living. People who thought you were behind will come to realize that you were being set up for something bigger than they could see. They will be confused by the time, but it will all make sense to you when you finally understand how everything fits together. You were never meant to get ahead the way other people did. You had to take a different route for your trip. One that built depth instead of speed. One that built strength instead of taking shortcuts. That's why the process felt longer and better. Now, though the results will be better, last longer, and have a bigger effect than anything that was built on quick wins. You can't easily take away what I'm giving you because it was made through hard work. There were people who talked about you like the story was over. They came to conclusions from what they saw, but they didn't know what I was doing behind the scenes. They thought your silence meant you were giving up, but it was really just you getting ready. They thought that your waiting made you weak, but it made you stronger. When they see what I'm bringing into your life, their words will soon fall apart. Things are going to start moving quickly soon. It's now easy for doors that used to stay shut to open. Chances that seemed far away will now be closer than you thought. People who didn't pay attention to you before will start to see you differently. Not because you changed to make them like you more, but because I'm showing them what I put inside you from the start. Don't be scared of this change, even if it seems strange. Now that you've been asking for a shift, it's coming. Here is the time when your faith shines through. This is the point where your patience pays off. At this point, no one can deny your hidden strength. You'll understand why I kept you apart, why I let some things go, and why I wouldn't let you settle for less as this game goes on. in ways you didn't expect. What's coming will boost your confidence. It will help you remember who you are and why you were put on this path. The proof will be right in front of you, so you won't have to question your worth or purpose. You will see that every delay, every struggle, and every moment of doubt led you to this breakthrough. When you look back, don't move, because the next step needs your full attention. The noise around you shouldn't take your attention away. Keep your fears in check and don't let them shrink you back down. With the strength you've gained from everything you've been through, you're now moving on to something bigger. Also, as you move forward, you'll feel at peace because you'll know that I am leading you every step of the way. There's a reason I kept you a secret while other people went ahead. No matter how much earlier you got everything, you wouldn't have been ready to carry it with strength. You would have had doubts about yourself or been swayed by people who didn't understand your calling. That's why I let you grow alone, gain confidence in silence, and build a faith that isn't based on what other people say or think. Things that used to feel heavy will now feel light. Please type 1212 to ask for miracles. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool. Everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now, stay right here with me, because as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You are now at a point in your life where it can speak for itself. Before I give it to you, I will tell you something that will make your worth clear. You won't have to say anything else. Everyone who used to miss you will be able to see the change, not just you. They won't understand how long you have been getting ready for this moment, because they will wonder how things changed so quickly. You will know it has been building for a long time, even though it may seem sudden. At times, you wanted to give up, and the weight of everything made you wonder if anything would ever get better. But you didn't give up, even though it was easy to do so. You stuck with it, didn't give up, and kept taking small steps forward that no one saw. Those little steps have now built a base that can't be moved. So, the things that are coming into your life will not be short-term. It will last a long time. Don't let broken dreams from the past try to follow you into this new season. What didn't work before won't matter in the future. The weight you're carrying has changed, and you're not standing in the same place. There were some things that were stopping you, but I took them away. It didn't make sense at the time. Moving forward now gives you a clarity that will lead you in ways you've never had before. People who didn't believe in you before will start to see a new side of you. It won't just be what you have, but also how you act. When you know you are connected to something bigger than yourself, you will feel calm and sure. You won't have to prove anything, because you'll know that what I'm doing in your life doesn't need anyone else's oak with it. And that confidence will be stronger than any reason. Type 222 to get good things. What's coming will also make your life more peaceful. Nothing like the peace you feel when everything is perfect. This is the peace that lasts even when things are still happening. You will always be sure that you are exactly where you need to be. And how you feel will help you make choices that will help you move with wisdom instead of fear. You won't have to hurry or think twice before moving. Instead, you'll move with the calm confidence that everything is going to work out. You are also going through a healing process. Some parts of you that felt old or forgotten are getting new life. Your strength, hope, and sense of purpose are all getting better again. You'll start to feel a spark that takes you back to the person you were before everything tried to dim your light. Also, this time, that light won't go out quickly because it was made to last. Some people may start to show up again and again in your life. Some will come because they really want to, while others may come because they can feel the change happening around you. Think about how you should receive them. Not every person who comes back is meant to stay. Your space is now different because you've grown. Take care of what I'm building in your life, and don't let anything stay that makes you feel bad. As this season goes on, you'll start to see chances that will help you grow. These won't be hit or miss. They'll be clear and in line with who you have become. You'll know them because they won't make you feel pushed or scared, but rather like something is right. Trust your gut. It means you're moving in the right direction, which is what I planned for you. There will be times when you feel like things are going by faster than you thought they would. Don't let this speed get to you. Now that you asked for it, change is here. Don't lose your focus or ground, and remember that you're not going through this alone. I am leading every step, even the ones that don't seem sure. You won't get lost as long as you trust. At this point in your journey, you can see how your story is beginning to change. It's where things that were hidden before can be seen, and things that were doubted before can't be argued with. When you think about the season you came from, you'll see that it made you ready for this moment. There was no chance, waste, or missed detail in anything. As things start to change, keep moving forward with patience. Don't rush, because each step is still important. What I'm doing for you isn't just for now, it's for the future too. You will see that this is just one part of a bigger plan that is still happening as you go along. You have never been forgotten, and you never will be. You were getting ready for something that would take time, strength, and faith. You are now ready for what is coming. It will not only bless you, but it will also prove everything you believed when no one else did. Soon, you'll realize that things aren't the same anymore. It could come quietly through a small change, or it could come quickly through a chance that you didn't see coming. But when it does, you'll know in your heart that this is different from everything else. Now, this isn't just another short-term fix or improvement. This marks the start of a long, lasting change that will keep happening one step at a time. To be sure, type 555. It's been a long time since you thought about something that no one else could fully understand. When you had to, you smiled. When you wanted to give up, you didn't. You kept going even when you were tired. People do notice that kind of endurance. For every moment you chose to keep going, you built on what you already had. And that's why what's coming won't fall apart under pressure. It will hold up. There is also a clarity that will clear up the mess in your life. It will get easier to make choices that were hard before. You will not doubt yourself as much as you used to. You will instead move with the quiet confidence that comes from being in line with something bigger than yourself. This clarity will show you the way, keep you safe, and keep you from going back to places that don't help you anymore. There are people who might not get this new you. They might notice that you don't react the same way, that you don't try to please everyone, and that you don't put up with things that used to drain you. That's because you've grown. You're not here to stay the same. You came to this world to become the person you were always meant to be. Now that you are that person, you will start to see how much you have changed. If you walk by faith, type 1010. I'm not just interested in your present, I'm also interested in your future. The doors that are opening now lead to something bigger than what you can see right now. With each step forward, your goal becomes clearer and your impact grows. You are not being lifted just for your own good. You are set up to inspire and change people in ways you never thought possible. Also, parts of your life that felt broken will feel like they are being fixed. Things that hurt you, like relationships, chances, and even parts of your own heart, will start to heal. It won't always be loud or exciting, but this healing will be real. Things like how you think and act, as well as the peace that starts to settle inside you, will show you. You will become very strong because of that peace. Don't be shocked if things that used to be important to you become less important. Because your point of view is changing. So are your priorities. The things you see are now more clear. And being clear is helping you let go of things that aren't helping you move forward. This isn't loss, it's growth. Because you are now at a higher level of understanding and awareness. It comes naturally. There will be times when you remember where you came from. You might remember times when you felt like no one was paying attention to you, when you thought nothing was moving, and when you wondered if anything would ever change. Those memories will no longer bring you down. Instead, they will show you how far you have come. They will make you more thankful and give you more faith in what is still happening. Also, this is the time of year when your voice will start to matter more. Folks will begin to pay attention to what you say and how you act, whether you are aware of it or not. You don't have to force this. It will happen on its own. And as it does, you'll be able to use your experience to help and encourage people who are going through the same things. Don't move while this is going on. Don't let your pride or other things get in the way of what you're building. Don't forget that everything you have is because of the path you took and the strength you gained along the way. Keep your mind clear. your heart humble, and your attention on the task at hand. That's what will keep you growing without making you lose who you are. The events in your life are not happening by chance, and they will not last forever. It's all part of a bigger plan to get you to a place of peace, stability, and purpose. Trust that you are being led in the right direction, even when things don't make sense. Right now, you don't need to know everything. All you have to do is keep going forward with trust and faith. You will start to notice that things are fitting together in ways that feel natural as you go along. Without you having to do anything, the right people, chances, and times will come together. This lineup means you are walking in the direction that was planned for you. And the more you believe in it, the more it will happen. You were never forgotten, not even when things were at their worst. You were getting stronger, shaped, and ready for something that would take time and endurance. You'll see that everything you went through was for a reason now that you're in this new phase. Everything that happened to you led you to this point, where your life starts to show how strong and sure of itself you have always been. No longer are you moving just to stay alive or get through the day. As you move forward, you become more aware of your surroundings and gain a better sense of who you are becoming. It's not a loud change, but it's a big one that will affect everything that comes after. You may have felt like your efforts were not being noticed at one point. It felt like nothing came back to you after giving your energy, time, and heart. That feeling made you doubt, and that doubt tried to make you believe that no one had remembered you. I never turned away from you, though. I was helping you get past the need to be validated, so that when your time came, you would be sure of who you were without anyone else's approval. If you believe, type 1111. Right now, everything that has been building up below the surface is being let go. It's like a door that has been locked for a long time, not because you weren't ready, but because the right time hadn't come yet. Now is that time. Answers, chances, and the peace you've been looking for are waiting for you behind the door that is about to open. This opening isn't a fluke. It is a precise moment that was made just for you. Along the way, you'll start to notice little signs that things are going well. Even if they aren't dramatic, these will always feel clear and true. It could be a conversation that fits your thoughts perfectly, or a chance that comes up right when you need it. These things show that you're going in the right direction. Listen to them because they are leading you in ways that make no sense with logic alone. There's also a change in how you see yourself. You aren't judging your worth by the things that happened in the past or what other people think of you anymore. You are starting to understand how valuable you are on the inside. Everything in your life will change because of this. It will change the way you act, the choices you make, and the relationships you have. As this change inside you gets stronger, it will start to show up in your outside world. If you believe in Jesus, type 777. Don't be shocked if some things start to fall apart faster now. Things that used to be very tight may start to loosen up. You shouldn't be afraid of this. It's a part of making room for things that will help you grow. Not getting rid of things that don't fit will slow you down. It might be hard to let go, but it will make room for something better to come along. Along with this, you are becoming more aware, which will help you avoid things that used to drain you. You'll be able to spot patterns faster and make different decisions. This means that you are growing. It means you're not going through the same cycles over and over again. You are instead breaking away from them and making a new way that will lead you to something better. There will be times when you feel calm in a way that you can't explain. Even when things that used to stress or worry you out happen, it will come. There is no reason for this peace to change. It comes from inside. In this case, it means you are in tune with something deeper that outside circumstances can't change. As time goes on, this peace will stay with you in your everyday life. You might also find that your energy comes back in ways you didn't expect. You're feeling stronger now that you're not as tired as you were before. You are no longer pushing yourself to keep going. You are instead moving with a natural flow that feels real and long-lasting. This is what happens when you decide to walk with your path instead of against it. Some people will start to notice that you have changed. They might not get it, but they will see it. Some people will be motivated, while others might not be sure what to do. You don't need to bother with this. Pay attention to your own progress and growth. The right people will align with you, and the wrong people will move away from you on their own. You will start to see how everything fits together as this phase goes on. Things that seemed random at first will begin to make sense. You'll know why certain things took place the way they did. This knowledge will help you finish parts of your life that you used to feel like were unfinished. In the process, knowing that everything happened for a reason will also make you trust more. What's happening isn't just meant to show people they're wrong. It's meant to show you what's possible if you stick with your path. That's because you'll have grown, not because you reached your goal. It will feel different because of that. It will feel real, important, and long-lasting. Trust and be patient as you keep going forward. Things are changing, but a process is still going on. Do not try to control it or hurry it up. Let it happen on its own. You will see how things are going your way more clearly the more you trust the timing. We will never forget you. Every weight, every challenge, and every quiet step you took was a part of a bigger plan. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. You will start to see that everything you went through led you to this point, now that you are in this new phase. Your journey doesn't end here. You are starting a new part of your life that will show how strong and faith-filled you have always been. You've reached a point where your past doesn't affect you as much as it used to. Things that tried to define you, restrict you, or slow you down are being pushed away. You're not the same person who used to carry that weight around without knowing why. You're no longer in that place, even though the change has been slow and quiet. As you move forward, you'll start to see how your growth is about to change your life in ways that seem almost impossible. There's a force building around you that can't be stopped by the same things that held you back before. What felt like resistance will now feel like it's moving. Things that used to confuse you will start to make sense. And the same things that used to be hard for you will now be easy for you. You have become stronger, smarter, and more in line with your purpose. This isn't because things around you became easy all of a sudden. If you believe in God, type 1010. You are being led through this shift by something going on in your spirit. You are learning to trust people without always needing to be reassured. You are learning how to move forward even when you can't see every step. The strength of this trust comes from being able to face uncertainty without letting fear take over. As this trust grows, it will open doors that wouldn't open if there was doubt or hesitation. You might notice that the way you answer is changing. Things that used to make you angry or scared don't bother you as much anymore. You are more calm, clear, and in charge of how you respond now. This means you are no longer following what you learned in the past. You are instead being led by a new understanding that is growing inside you. And as time goes on, that understanding will keep getting stronger. Enter the number 333 to get divine guidance. There is also a restoration of your confidence going on. Not a cocky or loud confidence, but one that is steady and true to itself. You're getting back to believing in yourself. Not because of what other people say, but because of how you really feel. With this confidence, you'll be able to take advantage of chances you would have passed up before. It will help you speak up when you used to be quiet and take action when you were unsure. What's coming into your life will match your newfound confidence. No longer will opportunities seem out of reach. They will feel like you are becoming who you are becoming. You won't have to run after them until you have to. You will instead be ready to meet them. It will be safe for you to receive what comes your way because you are ready. Something will happen when everything starts to make sense in a way that can't be denied. You'll be able to see how each step, even the ones that hurt, helped you get to where you are now. This new knowledge will give you peace instead of the confusion you were feeling before. It will also make you believe in what's to come even more. You're not going through this new phase by yourself. I'm with you every step of the way, even when you don't know it. Hard parts of the path may still be there, but you won't deal with them the same way you did before. You will face them with confidence, strength, and a clear sense of what you need to do. Things will start to change in the way people react to you as this goes on. People who didn't notice you before might start to notice you now. Things that used to feel stuck may start to move, and chances that seemed far away may get closer. These changes don't happen by chance. They show how the change in you is showing itself. Don't forget where you came from because of these changes. Keep your feet on the ground as you go. Don't forget the things you learned and how strong you became along the way. That's what will help you stay steady as things go on. It's not enough to just move forward to grow. Keeping your roots in what made you who you are is also important. There is a sense of renewal that will keep growing inside you. It will make you feel more connected to your goal, more sure of your path, and more sure of your steps. This new start won't go away quickly. As time goes on, it will get stronger and stronger until it becomes the base for everything you do. Also, you're moving into a time when the choices you make will have a bigger effect. What comes next will depend on the decisions you make now, but you are not confused when you make these decisions, because you understand you're making them. You will know what is best for you once you understand that. There may still be times when doubt comes back. Thoughts of the past may try to make you remember who you were, but you're not that person anymore. You're not the same person you were then. When those thoughts come up, just let them go, because they are what they are. Don't let them hold you back. You've reached this point after everything you've been through. There was a reason for the waiting, the fighting, and the silence. You will start to see that purpose more clearly now that you are moving into a new phase. Every little thing will make sense and show you how it all fits together. Everything has been guiding you forward. We will never forget you. You were getting ready for something bigger by being shaped, formed, and strengthened. And now that you're ready, the things that come into your life will show how ready you were. It will prove that your trip wasn't for nothing. You'll know for sure that everything you believed in, even when it was hard, was taking you where you needed to go. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits.